having direction, someone helping me have direction and the sense of information, where I can go, what my options are, how can I grow with this situation and be able to extend my journey in the way that I'm not putting a number on it. I'm not just going by maybe my physical ailments or versus cognitive changes. So I think that has a lot to do with it, is to just find ways to get excited again. And then it's not a job. It's definitely a desire to say, I'm still here. I'm still here. What can I do next? Purpose. That is one of the biggest things I have come across is purpose. That never changes. That's something that always needs to be a part of I believe every human, every soul needs that, to be able, and that helps the psyche to be able to feel, that sense of opening up, like that flower.
I'm going to use a phrase from one of the professors that I studied under. And he told me and many of the other scholars that when you meet one older adult, you've only met one older adult, meaning that we're all unique. We all hope to eventually grow and age and live a long life. Along with that life is our story, our identity. So in this work, it's very, very important to recognize that the stories that you hear, they are a projection of someone's true self. I think you all know this might be a bit of a stereotype, but older adults like to tell stories. Those stories to me are fascinating. I have found myself learning so much from older adults. I've learned from Korea War veterans, Vietnam veterans. I've learned from refugee immigrants from Bhutan, from Cambodia, Somalia. But I really learned my most about older adults from my own grandmother and grandfather. I saw my mother care for them. I was involved in that as well as a part of the family. That's part of my story. My story today is to give back through talking to you in this training. Your story is worth it as well. So when you become a peer specialist, recognize that your story is valuable and that I hope that you would continue to learn and grow from hearing other people's stories as well. To be a person is to have a story. Yet to be a human is to be your story. Human being. All of us are human beings. Our story does not fully define us. Our story is not completely written if we're still alive. So, as a peer support specialist, I like to think of us as being someone that listens and watches and witnesses other people's stories. And hopefully we find meaning in that role.